Hi folks, welcome back to the Library Reader. Alrighty, so this is going to be a review of a book I've already read before, but I decided to reread it, mainly because I like the series a lot, and it's just a series that I always like to go back to and reread. Even though I know who the killer is, even though I know who the victim is, I still like to reread the book series whenever I can. Now, as I read the series and progresses, I will get into books in the series I have not yet read. So this one is The Cat of the Baskervilles by Vicky Delaney, and this is the third book in the Sherlock Holmes bookshop mystery. Okay, so I don't know if I have done a review of this book on this channel, but if I have not, then this is the first time you're going to have this review. If I've already done the review before, then I'm still going to label it as a reread because I've read this book like 3 times, and it's still great. It's still great. So in this book, we have this British actor named Nigel who was invited to come over and to reprise his role as Sherlock Holmes in this play. And what happens is when he arrives, it is discovered that not only is he a heavy drinker, but he has been asked to not smoke. And you have like the director and you have a couple other people that are like connected to him and stuff. And Gemma is the one who is, for the tea and all that wonderful stuff. And Nigel is known to be a womanizer. And back when he was like much younger, like back like 20 some years ago, he had an affair with this young star who thought that the theater scene would open up for her, and the wife thought, of course, this whole thing was absolutely hilarious, and really broke her heart. She left. She was pregnant with Nigel's child. She ended up getting married and ended up having like one or two more. I think it was one more child that she had, and she kind of healed from that particular event. However, Nigel's appearance really brought all that back. Anyways, as we get like closer to the end of the book, we find out that it's been labeled as a suicide. However, it's not a suicide, it is a homicide. And we find out that the reason that Nigel was killed was because of how bad he had acted in one of the rehearsals. And so the producer decided the best way to ensure that Nigel could not embarrass him is to kill him. Anyways, even though we know that Nigel's murdered at the very end of the book, it still feels sad that this guy did this to this man. This man is elderly. He's been playing this role. He's played other roles, but he's most known to playing Sherlock Holmes. And he killed this guy just so that he could have a movie made. Anyways, it's a sad thing. Alright, so this is going to go back to the library. And I am going to tell you, when I deleted all of my books that included my library books, so I discovered that on my, on my, Libby, it was still listed that I had it still out. So now I'm going to go ahead and return it. So I did say I loved it. So let's see here. Okay, so we're going to Return. Alright. Okay, come on, work for me. Alright, so the next book, so I am 44% done with expiration date. So let's go to, alright, so let's see here, let me look on my thing here. Okay. So I'm going to, this is, the Diva runs out of time. There we go. By Krista Davis. And that is going to, that's a Berkeley prime crime novel. So what the heck is this? That's really weird. I got a white spot on here. What the heck? 1 second. Oh, okay, there we go. All right, if you have it on dark mode, that doesn't pop up. Okay. All right. Anyways, so yeah, so that is my review. I just gave it 5 stars on Kobo. So yeah, so I am officially done. I'm officially done reading. So I am going to go ahead and I'm going to go to bed because I'm tired. I'm tired. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and upload this video. I still have, I think it's 2 other videos, but I'm going to like watch them and just see what they're about and everything. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.